Let's do this, shall we? Less than 30 seconds on the clock. Let's meet our first two ladies semifinal teams. This first team coming in as the number 5 seed and playing together for the first time ever. And guys, they look good. Rolling through the winner's bracket, 3-0 up to this point. They had an absolutely incredible match yesterday. They won 30-28 in the second set. This first player, one of the best professional indoor volleyball players in the world, giving Beach a run. And ladies and gentlemen, I think she might make the switch. I think she might make the switch. Out of Manhattan Beach, California, and Stanford University, let me hear it for Alix Klineman. And her partner's got 1 win on the AVP tour, and she's playing real good right now. It might be 2 after today. 2013's Newcomer of the Year out of Manhattan Beach. She is Lane Carico. And their opponents, they are Team Tex-Mex, and they balled out all day yesterday through the contenders bracket to find themselves in the semifinals. They've made the finals 3 times. They're looking to make it 4, and then they're going to be looking to get their first ever victory on the AVP. First player out of Plano, Texas, and LSU. She is Angela Bensend. And her partner out of USC, the Trojan from the University of Southern California, originally from Los Alamitos, California. Give it up for Geena Urango.
Good morning, everybody. How's it going out there? My name is Triborn, and I'm coming to you on the live stream. This is Sunday morning, of course. Only the best of the best are here at the AVP San Francisco Open. And we're getting underway with Geena Urango and Angela Bensend against Lane Carico and Alix Klineman. Great start with a nice placement shot to the corner by Alix Klineman, the indoor player turning Beach this year. Another nice play by Alix Klineman. As I mentioned, this is Alix's first year full-time as a beach volleyball player. She's played a few events here and there, but she made the switch from indoor and doing well so far. And she's gonna manufacture the first 3 points of this match here on Sunday morning in this women's semifinal. First of 2 semifinal matchups that are coming back-to-back on Stadium Court here. Carico's gonna get a chance to make it 4-0. Can't quite do it yet. Bensend puts that at 1 away off the top of the block. So 3-1, start things off. This has been a 16-team double elimination tournament, and now it's winner go home for both these teams. And of course, if you win, you get to be in the finals. Nice pokey there by Lane Carico. That ball got a little tight, set drifted onto the net a little, and she extended her hand, actually used the end of her fingertips to get up over that block, give her that extra inch. It's a good play by her. There's Alix Klineman with a hot start to this match. Ace on Geena Urango there. Just a good float serve right at Geena, but that ball was moving a bit. There's a little wind out here, so keep that in mind as you watch. Alix puts that one into the net.
We're switching sides every 7 points.
Now, Alix is actually 6'5", so I can't imagine passing her float serve on this women's net. I'm 6'5", and it's, you know, it's really hard when players are contacting that float serve really high, and it's not actually even coming down at you. It's almost coming straight at your chest. So she has a really good trajectory with that float serve. She hits that one out. Had the open net there, but couldn't manufacture the kill. So it's 3 serve and 5 here. Geena Urango serves that one in the net. Geena, keep in mind as we watch things here, Geena Urango is actually the second leading scorer in aces on tour right now. So she's definitely deadly from the line back there. Nice on-2 play there by Angela. Great pass that set that one up. 6-4. Geena getting the chance in transition, and she puts it away. And they are right back in this one, 5-6.
Using the equipment for the kill, 5-6.
Great dig there by Geena. See her make that read. They're going after the new beach player, Alix Klineman, and seems to be working on that play. As Geena gets a huge dig and puts it away.
A 5-1 start for Lane and Alex.
Wow, what a comeback.
6-6.
6-6. Not rattled at all by that early start by Alix Klineman and Lane Carico. Great play there by Lane Carico. You're going to see Lane making more of the natural beach moves and having all the skills. She's really a great instinctual beach player, has all the skills, and Alex, of course, is going to have more of an indoor style, a little more rigid, but of course she's new to the game, so that's going to take a little bit to transition for her. But her float serve continues to be effective. Like I said, the point of contact she's hitting it at makes it really hard to pass, especially on this net here. She's hitting it so high, and that thing's just moving in the wind. And she gets another block. Wow, huge start by Alix Klineman here. Alex, of course, played right down the street at Stanford University. She was a All-American there, I believe. And she gets another block. And they give it back to her. They're going to make her earn this one in transition. And Geena's there again. There's Geena with going with a different tempo set, the low set, but ends up hitting that one out deep. Obviously, that's a big block up there, so she's trying to go a little higher, and that gives Lane Carico a little extra time to run down those high lines as Alix Klineman hits that one into the net. Carico and Klineman went to high school together, actually, in Manhattan Beach, the prestigious volleyball school, Miracosta High School. So they have a little chemistry going back to their high school days, and seems to be working here in their first tournament together. They're in the finals, or sorry, in the semifinals with a chance to go to the finals. And I mean, that would be huge for Alix Klineman's beach career to get started off with getting to the finals in only her 5th event, I believe, this season. But they have their work cut out for them with Angela Bensend and Geena Urango, of course. I played at USC actually with Geena Urango at the same time. Just been a great ball control player ever since. Has that natural beach game. And that ball is touched off the block, and it goes out, but they get that touch there, so they get their lead back to 12-8. That one goes about an inch out. You can see the mark here. Very close. And we have a technical timeout. 12-9. It's really anyone's match at this point. I think it was a really great start. It says a lot about how prepared Alex and Lane have been with how hot they started off this match, but still very early, and they're playing against two women who have a lot of experience. They've made finals before, and I believe they are not safe with a 3-point lead.
Keep your drinks at the desired temperature, whether that's cold or hot.
I mentioned Geena Urango out of USC, and Angela Bensend was actually out of LSU. That's Louisiana State University, originally from Texas. Geena's from California, of course. And then Lane Carico, you see here, the two Manhattan Beach locals who are both living in Manhattan Beach right now. And they seem to be off to a hot start. Not much communication there on the bench. They know what their plan is, and looks like they're sticking with it. They've, like I said, they already have a little chemistry built up from being friends since they were younger, so should be interesting to see how the rest of this match plays out. Let's see if anyone made any changes during that timeout, and they're gonna apply any of those adjustments out here. 4 seed serving the 5 seed. Little offset there for Lane Carico. She can't put it away. Geena Urango's all over it and puts it down with that shot. It's really fun to watch Geena Urango play because she's able to use the whole court. She has such good ball control, and when she's attacking, as you can see right here, she really has all the shots in the book, even with that 6'5" block up there. Good aggressive block, hit off the block from Lane Carico. Geena and Lane kind of have a similar game and a similar touch on the ball. They can kind of do it all. Neither of them are very tall. Lane's 5'10", Geena's 5'11", I believe, and so good size athletes, great athletes, but they're really doing it with their skills more so than their athleticism. Their skills and their precise shots. As you can see here, Geena gets blocked, covers herself, and then puts it away. Really fun to watch. Angela Bensend, 27-year-old out of LSU. That's an unfortunate play. Both girls looked like they were there on that shot, and neither of them were able to come up with the second contact. Alix Klineman with another float serve she's missing. She's staying aggressive because she got those aces early on, so there's no reason not to stay aggressive, but I'm sure she wouldn't. You'd usually rather miss that ball deep on past the back line rather than hit it in the net, because then you give the other team a chance to at least touch it as it goes out of bounds. If you serve it in the net, obviously you have no chance of getting an ace or keeping it in play. But she puts that ball away, and they're up 15-12. Lane's going with the float serve here, staying on Geena Urango. And Geena goes with the quick set in the middle. Nice read by Lane Carico. And that one goes just out. You'll see that a lot. Urango and Bensend run a different tempo offense. They're trying to kind of beat the block and make the defense make adjustments last second and not feel comfortable and set in their positions. But it can also be dangerous if you're not running those sets perfectly and getting it to the right point. You can actually hurt yourself on offense by if that set's too low, and the block makes a good move on it, especially a 6'5" Alix Klineman. If she makes a good move on that low set, she can really take away a lot of angles really quickly. So they better be careful on that one. And that one goes out.
Head back out to a 3-point lead.
A lot of times when you see them missing that shot down the line, it's kind of a result of them maybe not being scared of the block, but feeling Alix Klineman's presence up there and how big that block is, and doing a little extra to get it away from the block, and that ends up making them hit it out of bounds. Nice little scrappy play here. Angela Bensend making it work, finding a way. Here we go, Geena Urango, one of the top servers on tour, back to serve. Great serve, getting Lane Carico in trouble already, and she gets a free ball back. Runs a push set and puts it down with the wrist away. That's a great play. That's what they're going for with those different tempos. You see Alix Klineman scrambling to get her block there. That's just a really high quality play. That takes a lot of team chemistry to be able to run that. It's a tempo set, so Angela's having to roll that set into Geena's line of approach. And they're gonna get another shot here, but this one's tight. And of course, the 6'5" Alix Klineman is gonna take care of that all day. So here we go. This is a big point right here. They can get it within one late in this set, and it's anyone's set here. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Another serve goes into the net for Klineman and Carico. You know, that's probably an adjustment they're gonna wanna make in the second set is, you know, you can't give away points like that, especially when they have a lead. You gotta make the other team earn it, especially when the other team's giving you some errors. Here we go, we got a scrappy play here off the block of Bensend. Good play by Carico. Angela Bensend dropped there, trying to get out of the line of vision of Carico and make her do a shot, but looked like she dropped a little early, so Lane saw her and just teed off on as she dropped. Good play by Lane, good vision. There you see that float serve by Alix Klineman, so effective when it goes in, of course. Here we go. What a rally here. And Angela Bensend looks like her, she didn't get the jump she wanted there. Ended up hitting that one into the net. Could be a result of Lane Carico sending her to the corner here, making her run all the way over here. Plant, get her feet here on the approach. And she just didn't get the jump she wanted. That's a huge point. 19-16, Carico and Klineman are up. This would be quite a huge statement if Lane Carico, for both players, if Lane Carico and Alix Klineman can make this final here. You know, Lane's obviously proven herself. She's been to finals before. She's won an event before. She actually won her first win ever on the AVP tour was Seattle last year with Summer Ross. And so she's been here before. She's the veteran. She's the 2013 newcomer of the year on tour, so she's obviously been doing this for a while now. She's proven herself from the very first moment she came out on tour, and you know, I'm sure that experience is helping her partner Alix Klineman out. But Alix has played at such a high level in volleyball in general, all at the indoor level so far, but she was the Gatorade Player of the Year indoors in high school, went to Stanford, obviously played D1 there and was their top player. And then she played professionally for 4 years and on the US national team. And there it is, showing that big indoor block. So Alix Klineman actually played, like I said, at Stanford, and then she went overseas and played 4 years in Italy, which is one of the premier leagues in the world. And Urango hits that one deep. Klineman and Carico are taking that first set. 21-16. Very impressive. Like I said, Klineman, after playing 4 years in Italy, she actually went last year and played another year in Brazil, which is another Premier League, obviously a That's a powerhouse country in volleyball. And then decided she didn't want to travel anymore. She's on the national team. It takes so much effort to play indoor volleyball. You have to be away. You have to live overseas, something that I did for 2 years before I came to the beach. And you know, it's hard. It's hard. You have to live in another country. You don't get to choose the town you live in. Luckily for her, she got to play in great places like Italy and Brazil. But you know, it was just time for her to move home, live where she wanted to live, and train and work hard from home. And that's kind of what beach volleyball provides for us. Is you know, we're all obviously traveling a lot, but at least we get to be based out of our home. And that's what Alix Klineman's committed to this year. And she'll also try to take her talents to the World Tour, I'm sure, and help out with Team USA, as she has on the indoor side since 2008. So it should be interesting, but let's see what happens here in this second set. Stadium's filling up here. It's a perfect day. It's definitely a little colder than it's been the first 2 days. Friday and Saturday were nice and hot. Today's a little colder. Keep that in mind as you see these girls playing here. Not quite as much heat as they've been dealing with, so that can help with their stamina, possibly. But there is a little breeze. You also don't want to get too cold. That cold breeze can also kind of hurt you sometimes when you're in timeout. So let's see if these girls stayed warm and see who's going to take this second set. Not the start they wanted. Geena actually has had 7 aces in 1 match this season, and that's the most of any player this season. So look out for her to get hot from the line. They're definitely going to need that serve this match. Great play by Lane, just time and time again coming up with touches just like that, but Alix Klineman's into the net. That's always really frustrating. Obviously for the digger when you make a play and your partner nets, but probably even more so frustrating for Alix, because you never want to do that to your partner and give away a point that you had an opportunity on. Great clean high line from Lane. Another good start for Carico Klineman. Klineman staying with that float serve. Nice high contact. Good shot over that big block by Geena Urango. Now I keep mentioning that high contact on her serve because I've passed on this girl's net, and I'm actually the same height as Alix Klineman, so I know that it's so hard when you can contact that float serve at the very top of the net. It's so hard to pass it when you can. Oh, nice crush there by Lane Carico. Lane showing a little bit of her heat there. We saw her finesse game in the first set. She's showing that she's got pretty much every skill there is to have. And Alix Klineman takes care of that overpass. Really just the serving from Klineman and Carico seems to be a huge difference right now. Bensend Urango can't handle it with their passing, and it's costing them. Good pass there though by Geena, but Lane's all over that cut shot. And a good block there by Angela.
We'll switch sides. 3-4.
I can definitely see a difference in the offense of Urango and Bensend. They like to kind of change their tempos and run their offense, but with that big block up there, they don't have as much court to deal with. And then Lane Carico is so quick back there, making such good reads that they're definitely going to have to make some adjustments. There's another quick set, but that big block's in the way. And there's Lane. Yeah, their offense is not clicking the way that it has been all weekend so far, but these girls have been here before, so I'm sure they'll make the adjustments, and it'll be interesting to see. It's 4-4 here in the second set. Nice clean side out. You know, Benson's not really known for her blocking. Neither blocker actually here is in the top 10 in, this season in blocks. Alex is having a much better blocking game today. That one goes about 3 inches out. So that's another error by Klineman, but almost an ace, so she's staying aggressive. Geena Urango trying to get that jump serve going. If she can, I think that's going to be a huge difference here. And that one goes about 3 inches out on the other side. Both teams, a lot of service errors here, but the difference is Carico and Klineman, when they get it in, their serve is really effective. And that one goes just out, about an inch out.
Shot falls just long. It's 7-5.
That's tough. It's these errors that are making the biggest difference. (7-5), Carico back to serve. There's that quick one. And they just don't have much range on that quick set. That one goes in. You know, when you run that quick set, you're kind of trying to beat the block to the spot, but Alix Klineman doesn't need to do a full load jump. She can just tap block with all that height. So I don't know if it's the best thing to run against a big block like that. Maybe if you're moving laterally more and you try to run away from the block, but you definitely don't want to come to her and run a quick set, because then you're losing all that height on your attack. Wow. Nice deep swing again from Lane Carico. You know, you're going to notice that's kind of the difference at the highest level. A lot of these balls are going to be landing right in the corner, all along the sideline. These players can use the entire court. And that's what you have to do to get it down against these great defenses. You're almost aiming for sidelines. Can't be scared to make errors. There it is again. The quick set's not working against that big 6'5" block. But it has been working all weekend for them. Another quick set, and Klineman gets the touch. Trying something new, Angela Bensend. They're gonna get another shot in trans, and she goes with the heat that time and beats Lane Carico. Great rally. Girls are a little winded. Yeah, I just think you have to have that set a little higher to give yourself a chance to go up and over Alix Klineman's block. I think they got to stay aggressive on that block as well. Keep her guessing. Have to use all your skills. There it is. Staying aggressive. About a 90% swing there in the angle. Lane Carico stayed neutral. That one was just out of reach. Great serve by Geena Urango, straight up the middle. Alix Klineman somehow gets that one up with the one-handed pass, but ends up making an error and hitting it out. A lot of errors, just like 2 or 3 inches out here on the back lines. Urango and Bensend got the lead. Nice line block by Bensend, sealing that low line. Klineman goes with the low angle. You can definitely see the size difference in the advantage when Klineman's hitting against Urango's block, or sorry, Benson's block. It's Benson's really gonna have to work hard to get her hands in the right spot, because she definitely is at the disadvantage in terms of height. Lane Carico staying aggressive, good change of pace there.
Belongs to Lane and Alex, 10-9.
And now they take their lead back, 10-9. I want to see if they make any adjustments on offense here, Urango Bensend. Obviously, they're close, so they don't need to make too many adjustments, but both teams, a few plays I think they wish they'd have back, including that one. A few errors, ball's going long here. And I think whoever can keep those ones in is gonna kind of get those extra 1 or 2 points here to pull out this second set. Nice touch by Angela Bensend. And she puts it down the line. That's a huge point going into the technical timeout. What a match so far. Just kind of a cat and mouse game. Defenders making a lot of plays. A lot of good plays at the net. Really interested to see what kind of adjustments these ladies make here as they come out halfway through the second set.
Wilson, stop by the red Wilson tent and check out one of San Francisco's very own local artists. That's Ingrid, as she is designing a one-of-a-kind Wilson AVP volleyball. These balls are going to be auctioned off in Chicago at the championship later this summer, but you can see one of the beautiful designs from Ingrid. That's over at the red Wilson tent.
Here we go, ladies taking the court. Like I said, it's a little chilly out here today, 57 degrees. At this time yesterday, it was about 75, so a little cold, but it's a perfect day, as you can see. Sky is blue, fans are slowly rolling in, and we're off here halfway through the second set. And that one's in. Wow. Good play by Lane Carico. That set went a bit tight there, and she ended up just getting the deep pokey to the corner. Good heads-up play by her, giving herself a chance. 11-all. Carico with the float. Klineman with the float. There's another quick set, and that one goes down. See the difference I like there, what Geena did is she went quick and low. So that's, before they're kind of trying to loop a lot of balls over, you got to keep that big block guessing. Absolutely, you attack it all day. You go with the low angles, both sides. You go right through the block. You go up and over slow. So you keep her guessing, and she can't know where to put her hands every time. Here we go, Geena with another one, changing her tempo, but goes with another shot, tries to go over the line, but Klineman, good footwork there, just getting that big block in the right spot and making a good read. 12-all. Float serve to Urango. And there's that presence of the block being felt. That cut shot goes into the net, but you can tell there's just a little hesitation there, knowing that Lane's back there. She could be anywhere. She's so quick and good. And then you have that, look at that penetration by Alix Klineman. That can get in your head as an attacker if you let it. And it seems like there's a little hesitation. Now she's running away from the block. And great footwork by Alix Klineman, acting like she's been here before, which she hasn't. It's her first semifinal, obviously, and her first full-time season, and that's her indoor skills coming into work right there. Urango's trying to move that set around, but can't get away from Alix Klineman. She's staying steady, getting her block there and pressing over, taking a lot of court, and just trusting that Lane's gonna take care of the rest of it, which she has been all day. So they take another lead, 14-12, and Klineman and Carico getting closer and closer to making the finals, which would obviously be such a big statement.
Helping you do that, the official hydration sponsor.
There's the Bay Bridge.
The beer deck will be opening up in...
That's the view we're kind of looking at today. Nice little container ship passing under the bridge there. Quite a backdrop. Obviously, this is actually the first of 3 in a row California events. There's 4 California events this year on the AVP Tour. Huntington Beach was the first one, but now we have 3 in a row in California. This is the first of those 3 here in San Francisco. And it'll be the only one that's not played actually on the beach. The AVP Tour brought the beach to you this weekend. We're out here on Pier 3032, and it's quite a backdrop, as you saw right there. One of the cooler beach volleyball venues that you'll ever see.
7 points away from the finals.
Here's Lane Carico back to serve. Nice play there by Bensend as she gets that overpass. I like that aggression. I think these girls got to stay aggressive against Alix Klineman's block. All the shots and the off speeds haven't quite been working too well so far. If they can get that defense to start guessing a little more, I think they'll have some success. Good seal line, good dig here. This would be huge. She stays aggressive, but goes high with it. I don't know if that's her feeling the presence of that block, wanting to go a little high, maybe thinking Alix's hands will be there, but that one went about 4 or 5 feet out. They're still in this. 15-13, Klineman back serve. Good line serve, but great, even better pass by Urango, and there's that quick high line. I like the tempo on that line shot right there. Geena serving out of the middle. She can get this serve going, it's going to be huge.
And we're all tied up 15.
Tied up at 15. This is huge right here. Here we go, a nice little scramble play, free ball for Lane Carico. She goes with the standard up and down set and a clean high line over that Bensend block. That is huge. Lane Carico, just one of the top players easily on tour this season. She's actually second in digs right now with averaging 8 digs per set, only behind the Olympian Brooke Sweat. And she's also second in kills, average kills per set. So she's been getting a lot of serves, but she's been putting them away. So, I mean, that's why this team is they get another point here off an error. That's why this team is doing so well and creeping in on going to their first final this year. Lane Carico definitely been a force to be reckoned with this season. Wrong shot choice there by Bensend. Easy dig by Carico, and she puts away that tight set. 18-15. This is huge right here. Wow, another kill, and this one's getting away from Urango and Bensend. Klineman and Carico on the verge of going to the finals. This is huge. I actually just got an updated stat sheet, and Alix Klineman is number 3 this season in blocks. She's only played 9 matches, according to the stat sheet, but she's definitely one of the top blockers as we're seeing here this match. She's averaging a lot of blocks per set in this particular match, as she misses that one. 16-19, this one is not over. Keep in mind, we have a point freeze coming up at the end here. So we're gonna switch to side-out scoring on match point, and you have to be serving to win. So as long as these girls can keep it close within 3 or 4 points, they're gonna have a shot at the end to come back. Wow, that's a great cut shot. Lane Carico going up, aggressive with that approach, and then getting on top of it and just slapping it down. Urango was in the angle, but that's just even better shot. Way to get on top of it. And this is for the match, but Urango's all over it. No, Alix Klineman's actually #2 in aces now. She actually passed Geena Urango. I just got the updated stat sheet in aces per set. That's pretty impressive. But another aggressive swing by Lane, and they're gonna get another shot at match point here.
Match point #2.
Here we go, match point #2 to go to their first finals. Huge statement by Alix Klineman if she can make a finals in only her 5th event of the season. And there's a huge block. She's doing it. Wow. The Manhattan Beach local girls going to the finals here in San Francisco. And wow, that is quite a statement. Win or lose in this finals, they're going to be a team that's probably sticking together for the rest of the season and maybe beyond that. You know that they're going to be fan favorites when we go to Manhattan Beach and Hermosa Beach, their hometowns, later this season. But for now, they got some serious business to take care of this afternoon. And they're obviously happy about it, but not satisfied, of course. Lane Carico looking for her 2nd AVP victory ever. And Alix Klineman looking to better her, see how well she can do here and set the bar for herself for the rest of her career here on the beach. Only 27 years old. Both of them are 27, and they're definitely a legit team, and let's check out some highlights from that match.